Thanks for the super chat, Kimberly. Thanks, Destiny. I appreciate it. I'm loving your colors today. Thank you. I haven't done like a live collective in a half. I've been thinking about doing that maybe later today. Life-changing news, I love you. It's good though. I'm glad you're getting some good news out of this. What's your sign? Out of curiosity. Hey, Malibu. Aquarius, okay. I'm also an aqua fan. They say aqua's give and take the equal amount, so there's something to do with equality coming up for Aquarius. Maybe someone's not treating you with equality, not giving you enough, or giving you, very, very carefully undivided ignorance. I feel like it's not even attention. I feel like it's ignorance. I think low-key a person is just like, I'll give you little pieces, right? I'll give you little breadcrumbs. I'm not going to give you the full thing. I might be also talking about myself too, so I got to chill out and calm down, man. It's like when somebody gives you a bite of something, but they don't give you a piece of something. I fucking hate that. The Taurus in me, he fucking hates it. I want the whole motherfucking thing. Once I set eyes on that shit, it's mine. As far as food goes, bitch. Well, this might be also something to talk about diet, too. So diet, calming down on the eating habits, and rolling back a little bit, being like, okay, so even though it's small portion sizes, I can still enjoy my meals. I just gotta cut some shit out. Like I said, I'm divided in between a person and a diet right now, and I feel like maybe you dieting from people. So, hey. Yeah, because some people got some nasty ass energy, especially people that you already have history with. Some people is cracked out though. Like I could see some people get cracked out on your energy. They just get a lot of attention from you, even with the little things that you say. And I feel like a lot of that is just It's your attitude. It's your advice. It's like everything that you say, they take that shit so seriously. So they get drunk off your energy. You know what I mean? So that could be, whether it's male or female, it doesn't really have to be specific. Like, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be just people legit getting drunk as fuck off your energy. They said especially the fire sign, fire and water. I said fire, water, and earth. So they ain't leaving nobody out the corners. Yeah, they said Pisces, Scorpio. You can't help but to be like gentle with people. Why, what makes you so, let's see, afraid or paranoid? Let's see, Aquarius. What makes you so afraid and paranoid? Oh, dominance. So when someone starts stating their dominance over you or anything in your life, and then very much so they talk about the finances in this type of situation, but dominance is your biggest fear right now. The inability to control your life and having someone coming in trying to control it for you. That is your biggest fear right now. Especially with romantically. But you're a boss. I don't know why the fuck that would even be a part of the problem. You're a fucking boss. Oh, they said controlling your insomnia and shit like that. You're afraid for someone to come in and switch up your schedule. You hate that shit. This could also be work situation. You're really afraid of that shit. You're like, I don't want you to switch up my fucking shit. Like, worry about your goddamn self. Yeah, you're afraid of love switching up your schedule. Or caring for others, caring about other people. The caretaker role. You can try and ask a question. Read the description. Everybody who's coming in and trying to ask questions to the audience. You see how it says read below and introduce yourself? Read below before you put anything up in this damn chat. I'm not that easy. When I see the questions in the chat, y'all will see me ignore a lot of them. Obviously, payment gets priority, but at the same damn time, some people just be asking me some repetitive, annoying ass fucking questions. Got a male Capricorn named Allison. Alright. Does Allison love me? Is he a soulmate? Everyone's a damn soulmate. So scratch that. Most do is, does he love me? Does he love me? He feels like you push him a lot. He feels like you push him a lot. Like when he makes mistakes, you just tell him straight up to correct him. Feels like you can sometimes be a little bit harder on him. I can see that he's wanting to love you. He's not in the zone where he feels like he can cement his feelings with you or cement even a full relationship with you. For Rita, I'm talking to you. So he's not really in the zone right now as far as love goes, but he's looking at you like he wants to love you. He wants to appreciate you. He wants to. Like he's willing to put the work in as long as you are willing to put the work in. So this is a kind of a push and a shove situation. Don't try to force it. Don't try to force him because he's going to run away from you if you try to force him. Okay? Yeah, he's going to try to run. If you try to force it, he don't fuck with it. He don't like that. He lies a lot and is manipulative. So you're forever forgiving of that, though, is what they picked up on. Is that you always try to push him to be his best. But if his best ain't good enough for you, why are you trying to, why are you putting him to the fucking fire? Why does he say you love me? You might want to ask him that question if he's not showing it to you. Ask him that question. Alright, Sonny, you got a question for me? I just don't trust what he says. If you can't trust him, why are you even trying, right? Why are you even trying? You're answering your own questions here, dog. Why are you even trying? If you don't trust him at all, why are you trying? You say you love him, but then you give all these reasons why. Why you shouldn't, right? So that's some inner work you gotta do by yourself, babe. I love him, but he's this way, that way. He don't let me go. No, you don't let him go. It's an equal give and take. You can't say that. You can't say that and still keep him, in your DMs. You can't say that. Beg me to take him back. And you trust that, though? So is he forcing you at gunpoint to take him back? That's my point. Is he forcing you at gunpoint to take him back? You love him, but you know better. So what's the point? You understand what I mean? What makes you unblock him? What makes you to respond to him? You can say it's love, but it's not that. It's not that. Okay? Because if you truly love, right? If you truly love yourself first, you put yourself first, right? You don't love on somebody who's never treated you right in the first place. All these excuses. All right. Listen, babe. I'm going to give you the cool down because I got to get to other people. But you got to understand, that ain't love then. If you got to block him in order to get him off the gate, because he be doing some shady shit, that ain't love then. Not from his end, at least. So. You want the full sequence option. Is that still up in this bitch? Make sure you read the description, because I switched some shit around. I'll still give you the full sequels option. Oh wait, it's 11:11. You're right. Never mind. Damn, I put that shit up in there. All right. I was confused by my own shit. All right, you got it. Of course, the first card that I pulled was dropped on the ground. Let's see. Okay, so you get attention. You don't get the type of attention you like. You feel like nobody takes you seriously. Everyone's a predator. Everyone's preying on your downfall. That's how you feel. Because ain't nobody's been able to show you the type of loyalty that you want. Ain't nobody's able to like balance you like you can balance them. You know what I mean? Temperance in the reverse there. You feel like nobody can balance you. Like you want someone who can match your energy, but also be like your calming point. You know what I mean? You want someone who can calm you down too. Because I can see like this want to settle down, this want to like experience life from a different perspective. I think a lot of the time you let your heart run loose. All right. I'm talking to you, Sonny. Pay attention. So, all right. So you see all these codependent people, and specifically people that might be still living with their parents or still around their parents in some type of way, still heavily reliant on parents. That's what I feel like you're currently dealing within romance, is that people who are relying on other people in a financial way. People who do not have set goals in their life. That is what you are dealing with. A lot of people walk on thin ice with you as well, because I can see these people never make they never take responsibility, I think, for their own actions, but it's more than that. It's like they're never, ever, ever able to act without their daddy's money or their mommy's money or someone else's money or someone else's time. Always interrupting your time. Always needing you to pay for this and pay for that, or you to do this and do that. before they can actually reach out to you and like take you on a date and shit. It's like the basic shit that you're missing within a relationship. I can see you having trouble with. And there is no way, there's absolutely no fucking way that you're going to be able to teach these grown-ass men how to be grown-ass men. Okay, that's the first thing you got to get out of your head with expectation. Because expectation in these situations is what's destroying you. Because you're spending time on overthinking and paranoia and this and this and that, instead of trusting your gut feeling, which tells you that someone's fucked up and you need to walk away. So what's up with that? What's up with that? Just because someone could like be dominant in certain aspects, like the sexual aspect or the communication aspect, does not mean they're dominant through all walks of life. Okay. And let's be honest here. You know, there's aspects of you that want to be dominated, right? But you also want to see someone you're capable of creating growth with. And that has not been offered to you in any type of way. I have a specific question. Okay, what's your specific question then? I ain't got no patience for people to be switching around, so you better... You said my romantic interest is independent. Okay, we'll see about that. People just don't be listening. Where's the... Okay, let's go. Let's roll through. Yeah, because not them giving me this song of Whole Foods and shit. Alright, let's see. What's your specific question? Does this person tell you that they're financially capable of taking care of you? Because that's not what I'm saying. Where's the evidence of this person being able to take care of themselves? Because like what I'm seeing right here too is somebody who either, I think they smoke or they drink or they have some type of substance abuse or something like that. So I'm asking you for real, what makes you think that this person can take care of you when they can't even take care of themselves? What are my romantic interest intentions, and is he no longer interested in moving the connection forward? Let's see. But the person has their own place. Does that mean that they're set for life? That they're set for you, though? That they're set for another person in their life? Absolutely not. That's exactly what I mean, though. They can have their own place, but that doesn't mean shit. At the end of the day, when you're bad with fucking money, that don't mean shit. So let's see. You said, what are their intentions with you? What are their intentions? They do want a new life with you. They don't want. They are going the approach of, I want to start new. I don't want to deal with the same people I dealt with in the past. They want something new, right? And this doesn't. I'm not even going to say that it's with you. And I know I said that, but I'm gonna back up and say this person just wants something new in general. Okay, they want something new. They want something new. What do they want from you? They don't trust you for whatever reason. They don't trust you with themselves. Okay? They don't trust you with themselves. Not at all. Like I said, responsibility, this person has none of. Okay? Accountability, this person has none of. They might be someone who carries a lot of heart with them, you know what I mean? So like they do have empathy for you. They have empathy for your situation, and at least they did in the beginning when y'all was talking all shop, talking all the serious shit. They absolutely had empathy for you, right? They're capable of at least that, right? But that does not mean that this person wanted a relationship. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Cause like I'm seeing a person who wanted a baseline sexual relationship, but somehow always ends up in these serious connections. It's because he lets that shit move forward, almost like goes with the flow, and he allows people to think that that's what he wants. Okay, he might have water high in his chart somewhere. He likes possessive women. He likes when women think that they have control of him. And he also is a runner. Okay, so he's a runner as well. It's a very bittersweet connection. It's like I said, it doesn't mean he doesn't care for you, but as far as like wanting a full-on commitment with you, that ain't here. That ain't here. He thinks your affection and your attention to detail and your like feelings for him are addictive. It's almost as if like he doesn't even consider his own feelings of the situation. He feels like what you give him is addictive. Your emotions are the thing that's addictive, not him. Not him. Okay. He likes, you know, a little bit of a battle, a little bit of a fight. Okay. It's one-sided, if that's what you're asking. It is absolutely one-sided. Loves your body. That's for damn sure. He's looking for change, so he's looking for something new. For sure. That's what he's on the lookout for. It's not you. So he can act like a gentleman. He can act like a gentle giant, a pimp with tears type shit. But that don't, what it's saying internally, what he feels and what he thinks, that shit ain't gonna work in the long term. Okay. At one point he was pursuing, he changed his damn mind then. Okay. Because like I said, so somebody is allowed to have feelings separate from yours. You realize that? Like when you're going, like when someone is trying to get you to open your legs, when someone is trying to get you to open your heart and your legs, right? Because that's usually how you create a sexual relationship or an emotional relationship. That's what happens, right? They try to crack you open like a nut. Crack your legs open like a nut. Does he want me to invade? Now you asking too many damn questions. If you go back and review what I just said, I just gave you the answer to everything that's spinning around your mind. Now it's up to you on whether you want to sit and think on that. Okay? Because I just told you what was up. So just go back. That's my suggestion. Hey, Queen Rare. Hey, JB. He said, what's going to happen with the cyberbullying report that I lodged? Cyberbullying. You're making French toast. The fuck? I do have a snack. I have some crackers. No, you listen, Sonny, you just went through 12 questions. You just went through 12 questions. You understand what I mean? Like I said, if you go back and listen to what I said, right, and think on it, all your questions you've asked so far have been answered. Did he feel like I wasn't into him? He's moving on. He's moving on. It's a closed mouths don't get fed type situation. If you're not giving him the result that he wants, which I didn't even see he was looking for a relationship from you, he was looking to fuck. So if you're not giving him what he wants, right, he's already moved on. Like that's what you need to think of. Is like he's already looking for something new. So I don't know what you're waiting on or why you're looking backwards. He already looking for something new. Even in that aspect, I don't really think he lies about that. So Just letting you know. You was one target he missed. That's all. That's it. It's as simple as that. People are allowed to fail, try things out and fail. Okay? Yeah, please read the description, everybody. JB. A few days ago, he told me he's devoted. So, sunny truth, right? I don't understand what you're not understanding about the reading that I just gave you, right? Because if you just go back, right, and listen to all that I've said to you for the last couple of minutes, right? I'm letting you know this dude's internal. These are things that you can keep on your mind, right? Until you know the truth. You don't need to take action. You can just listen, right? I'm letting you know, like, even from the beginning, when you didn't have a specific question, I was literally reading that dude for Phil. So like I said, go back and listen to it, right? There is no follow-up questions after that point where you can just spam the chat up and waste everybody else's time who's asking for something. You're going to have to go back, right? And actually take that information in. Someone can tell you shit and still feel some type of way. They don't have to feel how you feel. You know what I mean? They can feel however the fuck they want to feel. They can get the way they can get between your legs. They can do this. They can do that. Like, they're allowed to do that. They're allowed to have their own thoughts and their own. You asked me for his true internal thoughts, did you not? If you want to base your life off of what I'm saying, or base your life off of what he's saying, I'm not in between there. Like, I'm not the monkey in the middle, right? I'm only telling you from an intuitive perspective what the fuck is up. And that's it. It's as simple as that. There is no, I'm not a saboteur where I'm going to sabotage your fucking relationship just because I fucking want to. I don't give a fuck about your relationship. I don't give a fuck about him. You came to me. You came to me. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not trying to be up in there. I'm not trying to crack them legs open. Like, just go back. Listen to what I just said. Take it into consideration. And as you deal with this motherfucking dude, look for inconsistencies, right? Do what you got to do to move forward. But do not hold me back from reading other people. Because you are, you know, you got all the motherfucking questions like it's Jeopardy. Okay? I'm just asking, like, respect. That's it. There's no, like, you know, everyone get, just listen. That's it. That's all you got to do. This is not double jeopardy. I'm letting you know that's not the way I roll. I don't roll through and keep bopping on one person. We got to spread the energy for everyone here. All right, for real. JB, are you still here? Fight it. He's very accurate. You know, in fact, I want people to think on shit, right? So even if you do fight it at first or wherever it goes, I just, you know, I want you to think about it. That's the key. I don't want it to just go over your motherfucking head and be like, oh, it is what it is, or, all right. That's it. I want you to think about it. All I ask for is respect. And respect, that means respect goes both ways. So other people up in the chat too, respect them too. Because some of these folks, you know, they be in here either every single night or they be waiting on me to go live for mad long. JB, so, all right. Is this gonna go through for you? As you asked about this person. Now this won't, by the way, this won't stop this person from making other accounts. So I just want you to know that whatever, you know, reporting and everything that you did, it won't stop the person from coming in out of the accounts or whatever. It won't. All right, it just won't. Will he? Let's see. In fact, I feel like this isn't gonna go through right away. So that report or whatever that you sent, like, I'm not seeing someone attend to that. I don't see that actually going through. I don't see that actually going through. Not right out the gate. Okay, you're gonna have to wait maybe a week or a couple of days. Not right out the gate. Whatever reason, I see something like taking a little bit of a long time here. Okay, it's gonna take time. That's what you gotta know. Will it go through eventually? Yes. Is it a situation where they might be focused on other cases or other situations? Yes. You might get a little pissed that they aren't prioritizing the situation because you have everything right there. You have all the evidence right there. But like I said, it's going to go through eventually. Take my word for it. It's a waiting game. Stay strong. Yeah, you are unforgiving towards this situation. You said, fuck you, you piece of shit. All the words that be coming through is colorful. There are absolutely someone who would come back on another account if they don't get stopped now, though. There are someone like a repeat offender where they've done this before. Alright? They've done this before. It's going to take a second for this person to get genuinely banned. Okay? So, like, for real banned, like taking off the platform type shit, it's going to take a second. Okay? But I can see how this might be embarrassing for you or annoying for you. Yeah. It's a nasty person. Toxic. I feel like this person is like a religious person or a Christian or something. Like, they have like heavy religious values. And for some reason they think God is on their side in this situation, but I feel like karma gonna bite them right in the fucking ass. Nasty motherfuckers. Yeah, because I kept getting Christianity and Satan, so I don't know who this person thinks they are, but I'm telling you, the karma's coming. It's hotter than they fucking tell. Too much time. They got too much fucking time. I'm doing spell work to defend myself. I got you. That's why they popped through with the witch shit. I was kind of confused whether it was between two witches or one, but in this type of situation, like I said, there ain't nothing holding this person back from getting their karma, for sure. It's kind of a goofy and like funny situation in some aspects, but I feel like it's just because of how stupid this person is. That's the funny part. It's not necessarily what they're doing. It's the fact that they're so fucking stupid for like leaving all the evidence there. They don't think before they act. They just do. They move based on emotions. They talk shit based on their emotions right out the gate, and that's gonna get them hit. That's gonna get them hit. Let's just put it that way. Like I said, Christianity or something. It's a Christian. Someone who's very, very, like, loves God, but God be looking the other way like, who's this bitch? Who the fuck is this? Alright. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it, babe. More content coming soon for the members. I think I'm actually going to film today. Destiny, did you have a question? She actually messaged me today and apologized, but I'm not retracting her. But don't be petty. Be as petty as you want to be. The bitch trying to embarrass you and do some extra shit. Take that bitch down. She don't deserve a fucking account then. No loaf of bread for you. Nah, because you can't attack somebody like that and get away with it. It just doesn't work that way. Loaf of bread. Destiny. And then Queen Rare, I want to get to you. I want to see what's up with you. Because I know you've been filled out recently. Uh-oh, Malibu. Justice cards keep coming up since last week, and I drew some cards. That's what came up for me as well. I'm using the moon deck, the Deviant moon deck. I should start showing the cards more. I always fucking forget. I wish y'all could just see through my damn eyes. Malibu, what the fuck is going on? Hey Shania, where's Stub? She be out there. That baby be going crazy because I gave her some catnip. Give her damn catnip. Look, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Queen of Cups in reverse. He rejected it. Hey man, in reverse. She, y'all look like she a little scared of what's gonna happen next. Shouldn't have been that dumb. Yeah, no, Stubby's going wild. I couldn't have her in here because I knew that she would be all up on the table. Go to do this calling, popping up in my house, kick you. Really? Hey. No, frustrating with her. It's just not the same. That's drugs, baby. That's drugs. That's why you gotta stay off that shit. A nigga can't at least wean himself off for the moment. He really want to push me that bad though, where he just be showing up out of the gate. That's creepy. That's creepy as fuck. They say he's broke and stupid. He's low on money because he puts himself there. In fact, a lot of the time it says he's unconscious. He says he's sober, but like there's very clear signs that he's on and off sober. He could at least be honest about the situation. He gets lit a lot. Let's put it that way. He just rinses and repeats. He's like constantly in this aspect of, you know, he where he needs to really go is a center, a rehab center. He just can't control himself. He couldn't fucking control himself. You know what's funny? They say he gonna be showing up with a fucking box of rotisserie chicken or some shit. Rotisserie chicken is nasty as a motherfucker. He be taking that shit right off the shelf. Nasty motherfucker. He said that niggas for the birds. The only way you get that amount of like, insanity is by doing drugs though. Like just by popping up on somebody, you gotta be fucked up. You gotta be fucked up. You got to be fucked up to just show up with 2 boxes of pizza. You got to be. I was entertaining it because it used to be good, now it's trash. I'm almost 1 year abstinent. Congratulations. You did a little cry face. Hey, Tay. You said, I thought the young boy said stamina. I guess this cougar was wrong. Baby, not no more. Not no more. Not no more. Well, all that shit that people be putting in their system. That nigga didn't even know where he was at. He probably thought he was showing up to his fucking mama's house. That nigga didn't even know where the fuck he was going. Now was she honest? You gotta look for something new. That's why he brought the pizza. No, the drugs they be doing chill. Hey, Ivory. Hey, Lil. Gypsy, morning. I'm fearful that if I find something new, he be popping up again, ready to fight. Have you ever seen a person on What You Mean? I used to be that nigga. I used to be that nigga starting fights that I couldn't finish. That's like they're superhuman. Please. The mushroom from Mario Brothers. Malibu, you know you fucked up for that. Malibu, you know you fucked up for that. He ate a mushroom from Mario Brothers. Malibu. You're Tell him you want fucking distance. Tell him to back it the fuck up. Or maybe just don't tell him anything at all. Yeah, he probably would show up at your door on his hands and knees, though. I would never go toe to toe with a crackhead. She said Mario Brothers. Okay, I'll stop. No, that's funny as fuck though, man. Hey, Shakira. Sorry for the interruption. Back to the regular schedule programming. Everyone was reading what you were saying. Said 4 crows just chilling in the front of my car this morning. Make some French toast. Crows are a sign that you shouldn't leave yet. Unfinished business. That you should stay where you're at. Could also be meaning that someone is trying to show you some type of attention spiritually. Trying to scare you into staying. But most of all, I just see unfinished business. Right where you're at in your current location. Because they be talking about how they be trying to keep you from leaving. Okay, Amy. It's cold as much. Okay. Let's go, Amy. Let's tussle. Let's see what's going on. It's funny, the card that they have right on top is read me. Because Gypsy, they be talking about how maybe you don't want to live in this location no more, or there's something about changing location or travel. Today's National Pancake Day. Ran out of cinnamon. Shakira, you just made me spit. He's in my holiday because it's flat in the back. Just made me fucking spit. Y'all goofy this morning. You know what, Gypsy? Like I said, the 4 crows. I want to give you these real quick. These are the crow. This is the crow day. I just want to give you a couple. I will give you 4 cards out of this bitch. I want to just see. I'm curious now. When them spiritual signs be showing up, I'm curious because I've been seeing one damn crow circling his way out on this bitch. And then, Amy, I'm gonna get you. Okay, yeah, Amy, you can start on your questions or just post them in chat. It shouldn't take me long. You don't have pancake mix or vanilla extract. Make them from straight. When was the last time you made French toast? You don't want to go to the store. I feel you, man. Friend of a friend. Like I said, Amy, I'm gonna get you right up. Don't delete your question. Keep them right in the chat. Yeah, they talk about location, Gypsy. Okay, location, inside. This deck is so good. It's clean. Okay, preparation. Shoot. Where's that book at? Your first card, Gypsy, is territory. Crows are very territorial. They have distinct groups and they will not hang out too long on a block that is not theirs. Territory indicates that someone may be entering your space uninvited, or that you may be the one who is the intruder. This card may also ask if you are protecting something out of concern that someone might be trying to step on your toes or take over something you cherish. When the territory card appears in a reading, you may need to reconsider what boundaries are in place or if they are needed. What would the situation benefit from establishing some ground rules? Territory may also appear if you need to carve out some space for yourself, whether that be within your home or in the form of the time or of time alone. You may need to define an area that is solely yours and yours alone. So I mean that's right on point. That's right on point with the location change. 26 is insane. Insight. Crows and ravens are problem solvers. Crows make tools and learn from each action. In this illustration, you see a crow dropping rocks into the water. After testing a couple of rocks, the crow began to understand the relationship between the stones and the water. It learned that with each rock, the water would rise, and as a result, the buoyant shrimp would rise too. Insight asks you to take the time to examine your situation, test out different strategies to gain wisdom. When you understand the relationship between all contributing factors, you will be able to identify actions that yield little benefit or remove any obstacles that may have been in your way. In turn, apply strategies that expedite success. And next one, 45, self-interest. Self-interest. I regularly have 4 neighborhood crow visitors. There is one crow that seems a bit more selfish when it comes to the food I put out, while the other crows take their turns grabbing a nugget or two of the dog food I leave out on a plate. There is one that will shove as much as it's in its mouth as possible, not caring if there isn't a single crumb left for the others. Self-interest indicates that you may be looking out for you and only yourself, and as a result, others will be impacted. On the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. Being selfish isn't always bad. Sometimes we need to focus on our wants and needs. Depending on your situation, self-interest may indicate that you are in need of some pampering, or that it is time that you put your needs above others. For example, your dream job may require you to move or shift in lifestyle. You may need to weigh the impact of taking this job and what effect it has on those around you. In the short term, you may be perceived as selfish, but in the long term, your decision may benefit all those that are involved. Speed. 37. Let's see. 37 is preparation. 37 to 47. 37 is preparation. This is the last one. Here in Seattle area, we have lots of ferries, and those smart birds have mastered the ferry schedule. The crows know when the boat will return and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. While the ferry is crossing, the birds harvest the clams from around the beach. Okay. They bring the clams over to the ferry landing and strategically place the clams just right so that when the cars leave the boat, they run right over the shells, breaking them apart and leaving fresh clam meat for the picking. Preparation speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row, or in this case, clams, so that you can achieve the most beneficial outcome. There you go. There you go. All right, aim. Gypsy, that was for you. So you got this. Just make sure you plan before you jump. Check out the neighborhood.
Carve out a space for yourself so that you can think by yourself. Is it a good idea to move with a friend of a friend who has a room available? Let's see.
Of course, Gypsy. I just found that the four pros interesting.
Friend of a friend. Is it a good idea?
Amy, you still here? Okay. So, what I will say is, I do see a move for you. I do think you will be moving. They be talking about more close to early summertime, like ass in the spring. Okay, ass in the spring. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like the financial balance of this situation, I'm not sure how that's gonna split up for you. You know, rent and all that type of shit. I do see that being a little rougher on the edges when you first get into this situation. So, like I said, I do see you actually moving. Okay. As far as it being a good choice or a good option for you, I would say I'm kind of in the middle, right? Because I see you having to spend more money in this particular situation, but I do see you having a little bit more freedom when it comes to having your dog and having Addie, which that's what you want essentially. But if you don't have the money to keep someone around you, right? That might be where this is coming in close. All right. Because, man, that's rough. I'm 50-50 on it. Because the money thing is a little bit scary. Okay. That's my opinion, is that the money thing, are not having the money to do much of anything. Like, there's a question that comes up, which is like, what the fuck would be the point if you can't even have her around you financially, right? That's the problem. All right. And I think as you talk about it more with these folks, with these people, that you're going to realize that you might move somewhere else. I don't know if I don't think it's going to be with this person. It's a 50-50, like right in the middle type shit, because the financial aspect is really, really rocky. It's really rough. Okay, it's really rough. Like it's not going to be easy. I'm going to just put it that way. Let me see if I can see further into what's going to happen here. Let me look into the person that they're suggesting. Let me look into the person that they're suggesting just real quick, as far as like what type of person they are, because I think that's where it's going to matter. What type of person is this? Okay, so it's someone who appreciates family, someone who is close to their family, understands their pain a little bit. Not the exact situation, but definitely understands your pain.
person who works hard. Do they have children? I can see kids here. And that also might be, you know, you wanted to bring your own kid around. But I think I see kids here. This person might have family around them. I see kids. Could also be a romantic situation too. I don't think this is a bad person. Okay. Okay. Transportation comes through as an issue, and you probably have your own vehicle, but transportation comes through as an issue for this person. Okay, so you might be running errands for this person. There might be a couple of different things you would have to do for this person in order to earn your spot. But like I said, I don't see any bigger warning signs other than the money thing. The money thing is where it's at. I don't see this being a bad person or a bad situation. I just see the money being a huge problem. All right, of having her around and having your dog around and being able to make ends meet. It will be very rough to start out with. So save up where you're at right now, if you can. I would save up. I wouldn't give up completely. Like I said, transportation might be an issue as well, or someone else's transportation. All right, I gave you a couple of notes and information. Like I said, it does not seem like a bad person. I would let you know. Looks respectful. I would say there might be a couple of cat fights with this individual just when it comes to them and their relationship. Romantically, whoever they have in the house, they might have somebody in with them, or like some type of romantic thing going on, or like some kind of kid, and that's where the fight would be. And where I have this uncertainty because I've tried to talk to her about paying my share of rent or bills. She doesn't decide or even tell me anything. I feel like I'm freeloading. Save your money, okay? I do think this new place that's coming up, I saw the end of spring, just beginning of summer. I do think you will be moving, whether it's going to be in that situation or maybe you find just a more satisfactory homing situation until you want to make like a larger move. At this point, it's between where you're at right now and saving up for a place for yourself, or going towards a situation where it's kind of rough and kind of rocky because financially, it'd be hard to make ends meet, and also hard to feed your child, having your child around you and getting your child back, and that's the main thing that you want. Okay. What's your next question? Those of you that are posting other questions in the chat, just realize I'm doing a reading, and when I'm doing a reading, I'm not looking at your shit. Thank you for the super chat. Hmm. I also see you feeling quite restricted, even by your current situation with Libra. Feeling quite restricted or trapped in a way. Hair like no name, just know how this shit works if you read the description, right? I don't look at anyone else's questions when I'm in the middle of a reading. And that as well. We don't do no questions for when I start to read the description box. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you. It was three, baby. It's three. So two more. Two more. I could also give you a jam roll if you want. You said a duck is laying eggs by my patio since January. That nigga making himself at home. Or herself. And what you doing? I know you say you're getting ready for work. You don't have any. Do you want a general or anything like that, or no? You good? Okay, got you. Because I was already getting situated. First of all, like I said, you still feel trapped by your situation. I was waiting to open my mouth. You still feel trapped in your current situation. And I know a lot of it has to do with not being able to see your daughter. Your dog has a lot to do with, like, just feeling trapped in the financial way as well, in the financial situation. Also, feeling trapped with the BD, the baby daddy situation. I keep seeing this thing where it's like, I don't know if people just be talking about you all the damn time, and I know you don't really seriously at this point don't really give a fuck because they did that shit in front of you, but like obviously people just be talking about your situation, talking behind your back, making a lot of assumptions about your situation when it comes to family. Okay, because that's what I see mainly is them talking shit. Uh, So I did see the therapy as well. I saw the therapy. I saw that actually working. I saw you being able to vocalize your opinions, trying to get your strength up, ready for this next duck and jive here. Gotta stay away from the BD. Okay. Gotta stay away from that. That shit is insanity. All that nigga know how to do is run his damn mouth. I see something to do with I don't know if they want you back, right, in the house, right? You know, that's what I'm seeing on the family situation. Is I can't tell if they want you back or not. You don't want to go back. I feel like there's like this pull right now, right? Because you're in the situation that you're in, that makes it a little bit more difficult for you to have your kid around, a little bit more difficult for you to have the space, the amount of space that you want. Hence why you're feeling trapped, and why you always trying to run away or leave or like get out of your own head, basically. Lots of dissociation. There's really this like hard choice that you got to make in whether you want to keep them in your life or not once you do get settled down. And I know that's just been something that's been wandering around your mind. They talk about you cutting them off, being able to cut them off completely in the future, in the near future. Okay. Once you get your bag up, like completely, just no contact. Stop dealing with this situation entirely. Okay? So that is a thing that will happen. I'm just letting you know. What else we got here? Yeah, they talk about ending the war between them. Between you and them. I think you're also scared of what they might be doing or what they could be doing here between you and your relationship with your kid. And just know that you're always going to be the mother. There ain't nothing standing in between you and that. That's a right that you always got, okay? You're always going to be the mom. And that's what careful, like, okay, there's also like, I don't know if it's someone you're living around or someone who's regularly around, or someone maybe you're inviting in your type of energy. There is like predatory energy I pick up on, big time. There is predatory energy, big time. Like predator. Like this person's screen predator. I don't know what it is about them. Who is this person? Who is this? Might be a man that you're dealing with or that you dealt with. I don't think it's BD. I don't think it's BD. Looks like a predator though. Be careful of that. Just a fair warning. I know like depression has taken a lot of your confidence and like your feelings and emotions has kind of controlled your life up until this point in on and off depression, ups and downs, crazy ups and downs, roller coaster type shit. It's getting a lot easier though around April. Okay. Because around April I see a lot of your fears being like pushed away. If that makes sense. I honestly think that like I don't know if like it's a panic thing, like almost like panic disorder, or like over fear, or it's just a massive amount of anxiety that like knocks you off your ass, and so you wake up tired. You feel tired all throughout the day. You just feel tired. There's like almost no answer for that either. It's like it might be even random oncomings of like tired and fearful and this and that. Now I know that it's more like a therapy thing that you talk about with your therapist, but what I will say is that you will be able to calm down later this year. It's just that not knowing where you're going to go is sometimes the scariest thing for you, which is understandable. But just know you have options, okay? You are not stuck. You are not trapped. You are not in a prison. You have options, okay? Going to be that other Virgo I was talking to again. Yeah, I wasn't picking up that was BD. So if the Virgo is the other option in that type of situation, like I said, it's predator energy. Um, Predator in the worst ways. Let's put it that way. Um, Predator definitely in the worst ways. Someone who really don't care the age, that sort of thing. This other the one that is local. It would be someone you're sexually intimate with. Okay? As someone you would be sexually intimate with. Or even almost. Yeah, this is someone coming back into your life. Be careful of that situation. That person has a lot of sexual relationships outside of you. And like I said, there is young women fucking around with a dude. Young. Have you been using your cards lately? It says something about using cards, maybe. Because, with trust issues, I think by almost cementing yourself, having those cards is almost like it's a trusty tool. Kind of when you're feeling like, oh my God, like when your intuition, you start getting those anxiety attack or panic attacks over certain individuals, lay them cards out. That's what they're suggesting, is to use the cards. Lay them out. Yeah, lay them out. Thank you, Tay. I appreciate it. Is there anything that popped up for you that you would like to question or ask about? Gross, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's really a situation of he don't care who he has sex with, and I saw underage happenings. So, like I said, I'm trying to hold back because you two be like already on my neck and shit, but it's one of them times. A sex addict who don't know his motherfucking place. And he keep his fucking dick to himself. Use your cards, though. And enjoy having that power over people. Knowing things that they don't even fucking know. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what? We got Virgo on the bottom of the deck here. Got some small ones I can carry in my bag. Like I said, when you feeling something, especially in the anxiety lane, try them out. Just lay out like 3 or 4 cards and go into your book and check it out. Because I'm genuinely seeing that quench that almost like heart attack type feeling, or that anxiety type, heavy anxiety, where it kind of takes over, dissociates. It's almost like it's a distraction, but it's a good distraction because it keeps you like here. You know what I mean? It keeps you here. Keeps you away from that extreme amount of panic. Extreme amount of panic. The dissociation worries me just a little bit, but I think, like I said, once you introduce positive positive feelings into your life, especially when it comes to the physical, grounding yourself is so important with dissociation. So what really helped me actually was tarot, and also water and taking showers and just bringing myself back a little bit. you know, really hot or a really cold shower. It just like brings back to the senses type shit. Just brings you back down. Because there's times where we, like during dissociation, where you're just not going to be able to think at all. Like everything's spinning around your head at the same time. It feels like your head's going to explode. That's not productive. And sometimes we can make really impulsive or really bad decisions based on that feeling. Okay? So just ground yourself with something physical. It doesn't have to be alcohol, doesn't have to be weed, doesn't have to be cigarette. Anything like this. Physical, something on the side that you could just be doing just to keep that stress off, keep that stress away. Dissociation is so hard. It is. It is. Because a lot of the time we don't know what fucking triggers it, because that's kind of the point of dissociation, right? It's just to, like, in your mind, your mind is turning off. Like, your brain, the way it's supposed to be working, is turning off. Your body is reacting to your mind turning off. And those are the times where you lose the most control, especially of time and money and your goals. Am I ever going to get over this situation? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, you will. I already know. They say you deserve to get over this situation. You will. Gotta face the facts, right? You know, people are opportunists just by nature. And I feel like people have taken a lot from you. They've stolen a lot from you. They've taken a lot from you on the emotional scale. You know, maybe it might not be a material thing, but it's definitely an emotional thing. They've taken a lot from you. They've stolen a lot from you. And now you're reclaiming it. And just by you seeking out the help and seeking out, like, yourself, right? Trying to find yourself. This is where, like, you're going to see actual change in like, being able to grieve situations, mourn situations, and slowly but surely move them away from you. Leave them behind. Yes, you will, though. Yes, you will. I know Sagittarius don't like when shit take time. That bugs you a lot, but it will. And especially if you're passionate about your healing and passionate about moving forward, you absolutely will remove this situation entirely from your life. Okay? There's not a doubt in my mind. Okay? Okay. Let's face the facts, Amy. This is not a situation where it's like overnight, like you're gonna get over all your shit and just remove it, right? It's not like that. You know, when you're detaching from something and someone, and I feel like you're trying to detach, like I said, from a lot of shit, family, the bullshit with the BD, the bullshit with all the other fucking people that you deal with on a regular, right? That is not easy. And I don't want you to go in thinking like, you know, my life has been easy or it's not as difficult as other people, so why can't I get over it? Why are other people able to get over my situation so easy? It's not about them, it's about you. Well, someone could just tell you to fucking get over it. Is that really going to help you grow? No. Fuck no. If someone's going to tell you to leave, is that really going to get you over a situation? Absolutely fucking not. This is all mental, right? It's like we trapped in a fucking a simulation type shit. I feel like Kanye saying that, but it's the truth. You feel like you're trapped in some type of fucking distant world. Doesn't even feel like the one that we live in type shit. So just because it might be easier for other people, or seems easier for other people, because I'm going to say it seems.
It's really not. They just better at playing it. They better at playing it off and acting. When your shit feel like it falling apart, right? When it feels like everything is slipping through your fucking fingers, just know that you're here. You have people who support you and love you. You do have friends right now who are looking out for your back. They wouldn't have suggested that person if they didn't know that you couldn't trust them. That's what I saw through that one reading earlier when it came to the moving part. You have peoples, right? And I know you don't fully trust them with your whole entire situation, but I feel like they trust you. They love you. They appreciate you. You have support. You absolutely do. Okay? You got us here. Whatever. And just know I'm in your motherfucking corner. I've been seeing you do growth. And it takes tearing everything down. In fact, like, it might even feel like you're ripping your own fucking heart out in order to rebuild. Okay? So, don't think it's easy. Just because you see people walking, you think they walk in the easy road. Like, they walk in the easy road and then they get hit by a motherfucking car. Because they not watching where they walk. You understand what I mean? Right now, you're watching. Okay? You're watching. You're careful. Which is good. You are not alone. Hey, Moon Star, Scorpio in the house. Let's get out of Moon Tarot deck real quick. Wait, we gotta burn some bay leaf for. Everyone coming in, please read the description. We love you too, man. Like I said, you always got, like, you have us in your corner. I've seen you through a lot of the ups and the downs. And I understand your life is a fucking roller coaster. But one thing I know about roller coasters is you can get the fuck off that bitch at the end. That shit don't keep going, okay? We need to get off someday. What came to my mind was one of those roller coasters that they be trying to build for old people. You know, when old people are going through that last length of life and they want to go out, like, fighting, they put them on the roller coaster or whatever to kill them off. I don't know why that was what popped through. When the old people are done, they just want to be done. They said, let me get out of that motherfucking roller coaster, bitch. Let me out. Got the Star Tarot. Let's put the deck away real quick. I need to break this deck. Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like you already know my whole entire life. I might, but I'll try to dig something else. I'll check it out for you. I'll check it out. You don't got no questions or anything? Do you want to take a break? Are you hungry? Have you eaten? No, I'm alright. I'm alright. Let's check out this next month. Let's see what comes out. No. Next month. Let's see. No, I'm good. I've been an hour and 35. Hey, I've made it 8 hours before. I have the Ritz crackers in my drink. Thank you for checking in this. All right, March. Okay, yeah. March for Malibu. The moving thing is gonna start bugging you real bad. You see that it's already bugging you, but I feel like you're gonna be bugged a little bit more by that. Because you feel pressured, I think. I think you're starting to feel pressure. Okay. I know there's that lease thing we talked about. Let's see. The Hangman and Two of Cups. Good luck at the dentist. Good luck. Okay, so we have the Hangman. And we have Two of Cups. I mean, this is not a bad card, or these are not bad cards. You know, it just feels like everything's slow. It feels like you're sitting and rotting in some types of way. Okay, it feels like you're rotting. Okay, in the very beginning of March, right? It feels like you're just sitting and wasting away as shit just happens around you. It's really, like I said, I think I see you kind of having a little bit of a mental breakdown. Okay, because then we have Four of Pentacles and Prince of Swords in the reverse. You're gonna feel like you having a mental breakdown. And when this moment hits, or when this happens, right? When the build up hits there, it might be on the day that your rent is due, whatever it is, I really need you to go outside or something, okay? Like this is the touch grass moment, all right? It's the touch grass shit. They want you to go outside where you're comfortable, okay? When you want to go sit in the fucking park somewhere, or go sit out in the fucking yard, wherever you gotta be, okay? Because like I said, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Right? The boiling point. King of Swords in the upright and Queen of Wands in the reverse. Defensiveness. Okay, defensiveness particularly towards masculines. No, this might also be like a defending yourself against maybe what a higher up is saying, a boss even in March. Now, I'm not gonna say it's just about men in general. I'm gonna say it's about, you know, men in power. Men in power, okay, not taking you seriously, making you feel like, you know, you want to claw them up, claw their eyes out and shit, okay.
This is going to be something that pops up in the workspace. It looks like it's going to be the workspace. And then we have Temperance in the upright. And Ace of Cups in the reverse. So not feeling your most stable in the beginning of the month. Really not feeling your most stable. See your boss Thursday. Okay. You know, like I said, whatever this is, like I said, the men in power trope. This nigga makes you want to rip his fucking eyes out. Alright. That's what I'm going to say. This bitch makes you want to do something R-rated. You know, what I saw in my head was Kill Bill. Alright. But what I want you to do, once this situation arises, don't freak the fuck out. I need you to go out and just touch some grass. Okay? Bust out of that bitch. Bust out of that bitch. I want you, once you get the news, whatever the news is, right? Bust out of that bitch. And do whatever you gotta do, but go somewhere nice doing it. You know what I mean? Go to the fucking bar. No, don't go to the bar, please. Go, you wouldn't do that shit anyways. Go to the fucking bench and sit the fuck down on the bench. And if you gotta scream and holler for a second, scream and holler. Go to the fucking beach. Go somewhere, like I said, in nature, where like instantly calms his senses. Right? That's what you're gonna need. Is calmness through these next couple of steps. Alright? So let's see what type of news you're gonna be getting. Let's see what type of news. Let's see if they're gonna tell me Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups. That's gonna be high. I understand. Don't think that like this is a situation that you can feel pissed off about. Okay, I'm not telling you to hide your emotions from this nigga, because that you know, I don't even see that going down. You know, if you got something to say, you just say it. And that's just plain and simple. That's just the way you is, right? But I'm saying for like maybe the meltdown point, the melting point, right, where you might not feel happy with what you get out of this situation. I need you to take your little ass into your car and drive somewhere where you can just sit down and fucking scream out, or have a, you know, just have a second to fucking breathe out. Tear them up, okay? Tear them up, I'm saying. You're allowed to be angry, but we need to bring it down, because what worries me just a little bit is once you get to a anger point or anxiety point, they're talking about chest palpitations or heart pain. So that's what I mean. I'm looking out for you on that front. Otherwise, I tell you to go fucking go ape shit. It's like right here. That's what I was feeling. All right. Like I said, you might not be happy in the way this shit turns out. You know, it's. I feel like it's almost like a settlement type thing. It's like a settlement. It might also be that you're unhappy with the words he tries to cement over you. Like I said, the dominance tactics. You're definitely going to have to, yeah, they said tower in the upper. You're going to have to kind of argue your way through this situation. Like, try to watch out for colorful language. Like I said, he's going to be listening. But as far as you're making me feel like he's the one that cursed me to lose my insurance and my payments, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. He's okay. Let's roll through these cards real quick. Let's roll through. Okay. I think he obviously took advantage of your situation, okay, to cut you off like that. I think he's going to try to distract you from it. I feel like he thinks that you are disrespectful, that you don't respect his authority. And like I said, I see that as being factual. I feel like your temper is going to get a hold of you, but I do need you to walk away, and I need you to go find a place to settle down. Okay, they say go somewhere, go find a place to settle down, to simmer down, because like atomic anger right there, atomic anger. I need you to find a place to settle down. That's what I'm seeing coming up. Don't square up on nobody. Okay, if you gotta raise your voice, then raise it. Be careful. Be wary of your chest, your heart. Be wary of your situation. Don't win yourself over a dumb ass fucking, just an idiot. A fucking idiot. Alright? Alright, and also don't feel like you need to beg for nothing. Whatever he's going to be saying moving forward, like I said, this could be a situation where he incriminates himself even. When it comes to the way he's doing this shit. The way he's doing this shit is nasty. That's why I think I told you a little bit ago to maybe, seek out legal counsel. Because the way he doing this shit is nasty. Alright? The way he doing this shit. Whatever it is. Alright? That's beginning of March. Let's see how, let me check out the mid-March. Sure, I bring a lawyer with me on the meeting on Thursday. Let's see. No, they said that you're going to hold your all. You might want to record the conversation. And this wouldn't even be, this would just be for you. Okay, I'm not saying bring that to the legal because that's actually illegal. You might want to record the situation or the conversation. That's what I will say. You wouldn't be directly to be able to use that as evidence, but you would be able to hear his words over and over and over again, so you can write down like the exact shit that he said. All right. No, I'm kind of on like edge with you just bringing up the legal counsel, like I said, because he's gonna act like everything's okay and everything's fine. You know what I mean? Like catch him while he's dirty. Catch him while he's loosened his tongue up a little bit. All right. I'll get that tape recorder today. Don't play with me. Like I said, I think that's a good idea, is to record what he says in this situation. Because he hasn't been giving you direct answers. He has been avoiding this shit for a long time. You're going to have evidence, I feel like. Unless he chooses to skirt around shit again. But I don't see that. Like I said, I see you being very direct with him. And kind of forcing answers out of his ass. So just record it. Like I said, it's for you. I'm not trying to get you in trouble or nothing like that. But that's it. Right. Let's check out mid-March real quick. Mid-March. See what's up with you. He says no one answers, but I think the truth is really going to come out on Thursday about who's really in control of your situation. It's going to come out. Alright. Any way that it swings or it goes, I would have that recorder ready. Pay attention to the words he be using, because it's like an abuse of power type situation. Oops. God damn it. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Damn, Malibu, you be attacking the camera. Alright, mid-March looks a little bit better here. Okay, it looks a little bit better. Now, financially, like I said, it's on edge. It's on edge. Alright, still financially on edge. Still feeling like you're not secure. But there's something a little better, and I think it's like clearing of your mind a little bit. Because you figure a couple of things out, like for sure or for certain. Like what you're for certain going to do and what you're for certain not going to do. Okay, because I even think I see you having this conversation with somebody. It might even be your brother. Could be your brother. Could also be the boss type situation. But I see like a male here where you're just like, what I'm not going to do is take your fucking, whatever, hand-me-downs, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You pipe your mouth off. What I'm not going to do, okay, and what I am going to do is
take a step this way. It's like that type of situation. You're cementing what you are and are not going to do. Okay, so you're no longer confused about what needs to be done moving ahead, right? I also see like okay, so I'm trying to think about what symbolisms the kite means, because I see a kite. Hold on. Meaning spiritually. Kite meaning. You got me looking shit up. Freedom, soaring high, unbound by limitations. Okay, so this is gonna no longer hold you back. Whatever was happening so far in the beginning of March, early March, is no longer gonna hold you back. Okay, like I said, finances and money, that might be a little bit of an issue with it, but when it comes to the emotional aspect, you're not gonna hold you back. You're gonna just move forward very confidently. You don't give a fuck at that point. You said trying to give me a nervous breakdown to crack me. I'm bruised, not broken. Malibu, I love you. I love your sayings, all of you. Let's see. 8 of Cups in the reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. 4 of Cups in the reverse. You got your kids here. Okay, Magician. 2 of Wands. Okay. Your kids are like your partners in crime. They understand that you're under a lot of stress. I feel like they're going to make this shit a lot easier or a lot better on you in some type of way in mid-March. Your kids, your love for your children. Like I said, your partners in crime. That's what I'm saying. Partners in crime. They ready for anything that comes forward. So, you know, they know that mama's choice is mama's choice, right? They're like, you know, we're not even going to argue against this shit. You know, it is what it is. Whatever ends up happening, wherever we gotta go, we gotta go. You know, they understand that point. Mama's choice is the main choice. So, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords. Yeah, they know. They're aware. You be giving them food. You be putting fucking food on the table and all that type of shit. Like, they respect you. Just know that. Ace of Wands, they respect you. Okay, they respect you as the elder. They also understand that like sometimes with financial struggle, they're not going to be doing everything they was doing before. They know, okay? They know. I feel like I should wait until I get my taxes and roll out. I shouldn't even worry about going back. To be honest with you, like, you know, the more than likely approach is I see you walking away. I feel like I'm going to sue the shit out of him and get my money up. Either way this goes, you're going to end up being able to walk away. Okay, scot-free type shit. Like they talk about the kite, they talk about being able to fly high, freedom, that sort of thing, right? So either way, you're going to be able to walk away and feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, regardless of the situation. Okay? Because then you know where you're heading next, like for certain. And it just becomes for certain in the mid-March, for certain where you're going. Alright, because you know how right now you're kind of asking the question, like, I'm not sure when I'm going to be fucking. You're going to know by mid-March. You will for sure know what direction you're heading. Alright? There ain't no question. You know, I see a move as well coming up, you know, in the next couple of months. Money. We got the money card. It's a money honey, babe. It's a money honey. Gaining control over your life. There it is. There it is. Playing your position correctly. Traveling. I see you. Okay. So possible move. Or possible travel to go scope out a place to move. Okay. Yup. They said taking a risk. At the end of March, taking a big risk. You might be able to also switch your workplace entirely. But like I said, I see something to do with you moving or you finding it, like looking at places end of March. All right, scoping out the scene, looking at places. Like I said, you're for certain on it. You're for certain. You know where you gotta go. Yeah, they said 100%. You know where you gotta go.
Yeah, you know where you got to go work wise, and when it comes to location, it looks good. I mean, for real, it looks good. They said a whole new world, a whole new world. If people are expecting to catch you off your game at the end of March as well, that's just not going to work. Let's see. End of March, give me some insight into music. Yeah, you leaving somewhere. You ain't sticking around to fucking find out. You know you have to make a choice by the end of March, and you just out. You get your, somehow you do get your money up. Like I said, you might take a job offer. There's some type of job offer that comes your way, or some kind of work opportunity that comes your way. Could be the situation with your bro, but like I said, I'm not gonna scratch that off necessarily. But I know that's not a situation you trust right out the gate. By the end of March, though, like I said, you feel for certain. So there's something that moves around, that rolls around for you. All right. I'm not the 1, 2, or 3. There's something about you that has also changed within your demeanor and your character. I feel like you're done bending over backwards. Yeah, they said you're done bending over backwards to please other people or settling for what you're comfortable with. You don't give a fuck no more. You know you're not happy with this situation that you're currently in. You know that you're not making no money. You know that the situation has also been holding you back quite a bit and putting a lot of stress on you, putting a lot of stress in your family situation. So, like I said, you out. You out. Okay? You out. You said that's what that trip did for me. Like I said, you might see another trip. You might see a situation where you're actually scoping out places to live. Legit, like you, I see you up in the building scoping out a place. So might be early April as well. So yeah, they say jump out shows. Anything else you wanted to know? There's something with money at the, like I said, end of March is also money involved. And some type of fucking payout. Are you gonna have a victory? Let's see. Maybe that's a long-term. Yeah, it's some type of payout though. I don't think it comes from this work situation. It's like a. Let's see, what would it be? Yeah, I'm not able to nail it exactly, but it's looking like it's some type of payout. Okay? It does not look like it's from work. Could also be Social Security. Right. Let's check it out here. Will you have a victory? So they're saying it depends on what type of victory that you're talking about here. Yeah, they said it depends on what type of victory that you're looking for. Because if it's putting somebody in their place, that's a victory. If it's putting someone in their place after they taking a couple of low blows, like I said, that's a victory. Like I said, your victory is moving on finally. Moving on from this situation. Moving on from this workplace. Detaching. That's the victory. You know, as far as like temporary work goes and where you're going to need to put yourself, I feel like there is another job where there is a temporary fit solution to that by the end of whatever this meeting is. There is a temporary fix. And it might not be this job, by the way. It might be a suggestion or something of that nature. But like I said, that's why I said get that fucking recorder out. Fuck. Yeah, they said, you know, they can offer you a better position, or it might be even be like they offer you to transfer or something like that. There's something better for you out there, though. You know, it doesn't have to come from this dude. It comes right after this situation. Okay? You got it. You made the right call in that situation with Boy Toy there. I'm just being like, okay, you know, you a little nasty, a little ugh. Taking distance is going to be really important from that situation because he is obsessive. He is obsessive, and he's not going to get any better in the bedroom. Realize that he might even be like trying to move in way too fast, trying to scoop you up. This vulture culture. Yeah, they talk about a vulture. So he's trying to pick you up when you are in a position of being like what he perceives as down. So they, like I said, they say, yeah, he's trying to get you easy. He's trying to ease his way in, but you're not easy. Yeah, that's the game. They said that's the game. Anything else that you should know? More love is coming more in the future. Like, you know, March is all about you. March is all about you and yours. Like, I see you making more enemies than friends, to be honest with you. Like, if you're worried about this nigga trying to follow up and show up to your house and all that type of shit, I don't think he got the balls for that, to be honest. Not like that. Okay, not like that. He already feels threatened by the law and shit. Okay. Got a lot of energy. Anything else? Oh, shit. Okay, improvement on communication on the situation. Improvement on communication. What else is coming up? Come on. They keep talking about travel. Like I said, I don't know where the fuck you going, but you're going somewhere by the end of March. Okay? They keep talking about that fucking travel. You don't want nobody to save you. Yeah, they said old ways versus new ways. Instead of death and a rebirth. I don't see anything else here. I see another sexual situation maybe popping up here as well. Maybe not with this particular person. I do see maybe possibly a Libra. Let me see. Is that a Libra? Or a Gemini? Who is it? Let's see. Libra, Gemini, or Aries? Or maybe someone with those top up in the chart. I see it maybe a new sexual situation. Okay? See, I was only thinking about possibly getting a car and buying a house. Travel would be nice. Might be location. Might be talking about more location. Just changing location. Could be talking more about a important move that you have to make. Going to the location, scoping out a situation, and saying that you like it, right? Home, apartment. So they're saying that you like something and that you're going to follow through on it. He said Florida was nice. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, they said Florida things, but I'm gonna leave that to you. They said Florida things. It said vacation, Florida things. Yes, he will be able to pay you. Yep, he will be able to pay you. Confirmation. Again, yes. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. You will be able to pay. End of March looking good though. End of March, beginning of April look good. Looks solid to me. I probably should hop on Mr. Moon. Moon, what's your question? Moonstar. He said, I'm good. Delicious cereal. He said, I never dated a Libra or slept with one. It's more than likely someone with secondary traits of Libra as well. What you will realize about Libra is the attachment to mommy issues, and also in the bedroom, which you'll particularly realize is they pay attention way more to your pleasure than they do their own pleasure. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you can get the angel messages. Let's give you them crow cards. Get you some of them angel messages. I have mommy and daddy issues. I don't need nobody else's. Okay, so I can also pose these messages around that. I need it. Let's get for you. I know my Libras. I'm good. How are you, Nina? Ooh. Alright. Feel like you ain't got no fucking allies? Feel like someone's losing their damn mind. That's what I picked up on. Like you ain't got no allies because they're all losing their damn fucking mind. They don't have their life figured out at all. Let's see. Where the fuck did that book look at? Unless they want me to just riff off this shit. Where the fuck did the book go? Search. I also picked up on cease and desist. Oh, it's right there under my phone. Yeah, someone will let you go. Like, I feel like this is also a situation, too, in March where it's like you can take everything from me and still not have all of me. You could take this, you can take that, you can take this and this and that, but you still can't have all of me, bitch. That type of situation. Alright. So, first card is community. Let me find that in the community. Mr. Moon. Community. Alright. Here in the Seattle area, we have three big roosts. The largest, I believe, is the one at the UW Bothell campus. Each of these roosts serve as a community. It is a sanctuary. It is a place for crows to retreat to in the evening where they are accepted and comforted. Lean on your community. Lean into groups of people who you feel most at peace with during the times of friction or stress. When you quote community, think of it as a nudge to connect with a group that interests you. Not only will you find new opportunities there, but you will be able to become part of a group focused on a similar goal. Community may also indicate that you will benefit from examining your relationships within a group or a belief system. Are your goals and beliefs in alignment with your group's philosophy? Do you remain within a community because it is simply part of your history, but your involvement or participation is limited as a result that you feel disconnected? You may need to consider if the philosophy of a community that you no longer connect with is still impacting your decisions or perception of events. That's your first card for March. Second card is Teamwork, 48. Teamwork. Crows have mastered teamwork. Mobbing is one example of how crows work together on a common goal. When an intruder or a predator enters the territory, the birds jump into an orchestrated action. Each member of the group holds an advantageous position in fighting off the threat. If your situation is a bit more complex, you can use an extra hand. Teamwork will be the solution to finding success. Call upon your team, your family, and your friends to assist you when facing a challenge that requires more than what you can comfortably handle yourself. Teamwork strengthens bonds, creates positive memories, and reinforces an awareness that you are not alone. Hey, you are not alone. Okay. 450. Trickery. Crows are known for stealing another bird's stash and then hiding it, covering it up with leaves and to throw you off its tracks. Trickery begins to your attention when someone may be trying to deceive you. When trickery appears, it is a signal to be aware, to be more conscious of your actions of those around you, because someone may be trying to employ a bit of deception to get what they want. If you have a contract to sign, give it a closer look. There may be a clause in there that was not discussed and you may find unfavorable. Trickery takes many shapes and sizes, from the innocent trickery to get someone out of the house so that the birthday party can be prepared, to an employer using their position to get you to work overtime by promising a promotion that will never materialize. This card, I don't know if what I just said even made fucking sense. Listen, that bitch did not have a pause in there. That bitch did not put a fucking period anywhere. So this card may also indicate that your situation could benefit from allowing for some innovative and creative thinking. A little deception for the sake of greater good may be warranted. The last card is Ghosts. 20. 20. Shadows of the past. Let them visit, but don't let them stay. They are no longer holding substance in your world, and if they linger too long, they may become trapped in your psyche. Have you ever found yourself having an argument with someone who wasn't even in the fucking room? The argument plays out in your head. The situation that brought about the feelings and emotions that led to the internal disagreement is a ghost. Like a ghost repeating the pattern of walking through a room as it has done each night since its human form passed. It is stuck in a moment in time. There is nothing that can be said or done that will change what occurred. Ghost asks you to examine your feelings regarding a past event. Are you able to find acceptance and move forward in healing? Are you unable to forgive or seek forgiveness, allowing old wounds of the past to remain open? Pay attention to when ghosts appear. They may indicate the source of a block. It may be time for an exorcism. Oh, your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy fucking birthday. Hey. Scorpio birthdays, my bad. I thought, I was like, shit, I got something. No, Scorpio birthday, but happy birthday. My brother's birthday is the 21st. Y'all are similar in temperament. You gaslit me. And I'm going to give you a couple more cards here and see, maybe a little bit more specifically into the situation. Okay, they're asking you to observe a lot in March. So I know there's a couple of different things happening around you with your relationships with people. You don't really have like a set goal on what you're trying to achieve with your relationships with people, and that's kind of what they worry about, is that you're being too lax or being too chill. Okay, like you're overly accepting, right? Because I think you're looking just for someone, something, some type of situation that can come across more as a distraction than anything. Okay, and right now you don't need a distraction. You need something solid and supportive. Okay, something that's actually going to hold you. So if it's like a companionship, where you're looking for a relationship, maybe on a romantic level, or friendships, where you're hanging around people that you've been around for a hot minute and nothing good has ever come out of the situation. Could also be like, communicating again with a person who you knew kind of threw you for a loop the first time, maybe coming back into contact like that. They just asking you to observe. Okay, like you might be confused, you might feel uncertain, but they're asking you to just observe to get your answers, right? They don't want you, asking about and having a panic attack and freaking the fuck out. They want you to just watch for a second, okay? Because once you observe, the answers come soon after, okay? They talk about catfishing, so maybe romantic thing, something Mars. They talk about catfishing, interesting. Or someone's pretending to be someone they're absolutely not. Or like they have something they absolutely don't. Or maybe fabricating a lot of things about their life in order to spin you into like a mode of like guilt tripping. So they might want to guilt trip you. Hopefully not guilt trip you in a relationship. But it seems like guilt tripping to me. Like everything they're saying is a plain lie just to get a reaction or an emotion out of you. Okay? That's, I think, your biggest theme of next month is realizing what you have and what you do not have. Okay? So, where do you have support, right? What people can you genuinely trust? They've always been your backboard, your backbone type shit. Talking about phantom regrets, maybe some things left unsaid to a situation. So just some things left unsaid. Observe. Don't just accept. Don't just deny. Observe. Less than a handful. That's good though. That means you thinned them all by your damn self. What the fuck am I talking about? You already got that shit down. There might be a couple of other people that need to, toss to the side real quick. Just think from the perspective of what's in my best interest when it comes to people that I hang out around. Who is influencing me, right? Because that's like the biggest lesson in friendship. Is like, is this person influencing me to do good things for myself? Are they powering me forward? Are they supportive of my moves forward? Or are they holding me back by being problematic, by being a piece of shit? Okay? Like constantly they're talking shit about people or talking, all they do is talk and lie. So, maybe possible change in friend group dynamic as well. You're no longer going to be submissive in the face of like friends or friendship. Where it's like I said, you chill and lax, but when someone's not fucking respecting you, now you got to learn to react on that point. That can't happen no more. Now, when people walk on you, they're saying gain control. Might also be a family thing as well, but I feel like it's going to reflect across several aspects. So love, family, friendships, work as well. as you know, Black in this song, in the song Nonchalant, just said it, where he was like, he said, I gave a piece of me to everybody I meet, not because they want it, it's because it's probably a need. Claim they woke, but they probably asleep. So, well, basically, you know, what he's trying to say in this damn song is like, I gave a piece of me to everybody that fucks with me, to everybody that's around me. But it's up to them on whether they want to keep that piece or not. Because once they slip up and fuck up, I can't be giving out no hand-me-downs, no handouts. You know, he said, I'm fucking done. Because these bitches, you know, if they going to stay caged and locked up, if they going to stay in that mentality where they keep living their life the way they living it, then I got to keep my fucking sanity. You know, I got to keep my space. I got to walk away. Yeah, I love this song. It's so good. Some people just keeping you fucking stuck. It's by Black. Or up here they call him fucking 6 Lack. But yeah, his name Black. If this fucking this damn fucking camera, I won't. Oh my god. I'm gonna super glue this shit up here. That shit is the most annoying. Most annoying shit. Also, listen to the song "Stuck" by West Side Boogie. "Stuck" by West Side Boogie. And of course, I moved this shit. I'm way too far up now. I'm sorry about that. I keep fucking punching this cord. I need to move it out the fucking way. Don't do the head with this. Yo. This damn fucking camera. Oh my god. Hold on. Move this over here. Bitch. Play this string real quick so I can see what it's at. There we go. I think I got it. Stay there, bitch. Stay there. Then why the fuck it cut me off like, oh. Sorry about that. Oh. Alright. That's something. That's something. They probably want me to get off. I am starting to feel a little bit groggy. But that's mostly because I drank last night. Let's just stay. course, moon star. I've never seen that movie. Hostage by Cloud Duel. I will be posting more videos. I've already got a couple of let this sit on. Damn. Does anyone have any other questions for me before I have all go work out? I do one more. Okay. What's your question? I'll be on again later tonight, and for certain this time, for sure. I ain't got no plan. But post it. I'm doing one more. Gemini, is he done with me? He took my money and is avoiding me. All right. No. Is he gonna come back around? No. let's see. Return your money. Return your money. No. Yeah, it's at the point where you just gotta hate him a little bit because I don't see him returning your shit. I don't see him returning your shit, not at all, babe. Not at all. He's gonna keep avoiding you. He's not giving that shit back. That's his money now. Is he done with you? Let's see one more time. Yes, he's done with you. He is done with you. He just wanted your money, baby. He just wanted your shit. I also see some gambling and that sort of thing. Gambling or something like that. Or he took a gamble with you. He's done. Can't stop him now. That's how he feel. He's like, bitch, you can't stop me now. I'm already out this bitch. He will avoid me. Let's see, what else we got? We got, can I know if I should become a performing artist? Let's see. Yes. Yes. And yes. And yes. So you should. You have a very theatrical personality, even though you are on the quieter side. You can be very, very loud when you want to, and I feel like especially when you're talking about yourself, or especially when it surrounds your craft. Okay, so no matter what you do, okay, you do it well. You have the voice for it. You have the presence for it. Okay, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. You have the presence. Okay, Nine of Cups, so why not capitalize off that shit? Why not? Yeah, there's no Queen of Pentacles in the upright. There's no reason why you shouldn't. There's no reason why you shouldn't. And the next one was... I want to know about March for me. March. Let's see. You're gonna figure out what's real and fake in March. That's what's going on. Now, what about your relationship is real, and what about your relationship with somebody is fake? Okay, I feel like there's gonna be a literal, they say a literal representation of real and fake in front of you type shit. And I feel like it's gonna be the person you'll deal with romantically or have dealt with. Okay. They saying someone is emerging with their true self, with their true form. You're gonna figure out some real shit. Alright? That's what's going on with you in March. Sorry, what was your name? Yolanda, that's what's going on with you in March. You see someone's true character. There ain't no questioning it. There ain't no questioning it. Real or fake. Seems like fake to me, but you're gonna see it through action. You're going to get a personal demonstration. Real and fake. And when you pressure, I feel like when you pressure somebody, they won't be able to take it. They're just going to come clean, come straight. A fake ass motherfucker. That's what they show. Fake as a motherfucker. Faker than the green ass jewelry on his neck type shit. Alright. I'll see y'all later. Like I said, I have cleared my schedule, so I will be on. Maybe I'll make a community post before I make the live and let y'all know what the fuck is up that I'm getting on. So pay attention, like I said. You know, the nighttime is kind of where I dwell when it comes to tarot. Brings out all the dark shit. Brings out positive shit too, but all the dark and deep shit. So that's what I go for. All right, y'all. I appreciate.